Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some more Strange Horticulture. I don't know how much more we have left. Today is Friday, day 15. We've got a couple of things that we still have outstanding. Decay, we've got this card, which we just got. We've got this one, which we spent some time on last time and still couldn't figure it out, so that was fun. We have a bunch of plants we are presuming we know, and still a few plants that we have no idea what they are. And an elixir we don't know. So it's all good. Yeah. We have some ideas about this one. In fact, I believe we think one of these is Cabela. This is the seed pod for luck, I think. And then Cabela's the great courage. The daisy dock is the seed pod. I don't remember. We're gonna have to. Maybe that's one of these other ones. I don't remember. The woken dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. The servant is assumed to be mortal because it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, at a site of ritual importance, was created near the Black Comb. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak and the Dendru was ousted, from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Just out of idle curiosity, because we can explore immediately. You. No, you're the smuggler's disc. You. Okay. Black comb. Where has the black comb gone? I think it would be oh, here we go. Black comb. We know if we look here, so there's the black comb, there's the great oak. To the south of the Watcher. So near the black comb, to the south of the Great Watcher, the Great Oak and the Dendru was ousted from this world. So like, maybe here? I've got more important things to do. Well, clearly not. I'm telling you that right now. I don't. But it's nice to know that you think so. It's nice to know. All right. We're gonna put away some stuff. See, let me put away this. Decay gives way from new growth, from death life. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Okay. All right, let's get serious. Let's water some plants so we can go explore again really quick and see if we can't come up with that answer. Because guaranteed somebody's going to start asking for stuff that we don't have, and we're going to have to figure it out. Come on. There we go. Okay. You. Nope, not you. You. Okay. White Scar. Not the White Scar. Do I know what this is? Is that west of the White Scar? Okay. Well, there's White Burrow, but I don't think that's what it is. Oh, White Scar. Okay, White Scar Cave. The cycle starts again west of the White Scar by the river. Ooh, that's not pretty. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Elect. Ew. That is an interesting looking plant. What does that have to say? Has a soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Hey now, what don't we know? What don't we think we know? We know candlewood. Do we know cauldry? No, let's start there. Applications in dark magic, huntress, successful hunt. It grows a thin stem with small leaves. Those aren't small leaves, so that's not it. To the beginning! Alright, Dead Man's Fingers we think we have figured out. Devil's Night. I don't think we know the Devil's Night Trap. This is corpses, friends. It ingests, if you ingest a seed, it will slowly cause agonizing death. Lovely. It has a pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Hey, look! Devil's Trap it is. Or nightcap. Night trap. Lovely. I always like it when I can identify something. All right. Hello, my post friend. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop the beast. Yeah? I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently, there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest Amos Duncan. Well, you did say Arnside. I would love it if I had a search. So I could say, where is Arnside? There's Swinside. Uh, um, oh, please, please, please make it easier to find this in the next game. Ah, there we go. Arnside. Okay, somewhere to the east. There is a cave. Well, there's that cave. Is that where we're going? A thick crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through. But there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Now, I know we've tagged something Farmer's Worry. And we knew it, we knew it, we knew it. Okay, let's collect this. Twilight Lipota. In the twilight where shadows grow, take leaf and root and eye of crow, a plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Don't be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Okay, Farmer's Worry now goes over here with all of the other ones that we know for sure. All right. And before I read this, oh, interesting that. Oh, because I haven't finished this yet in the nodal cop. I'm surprised how easily I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Ooh, new plants acquired. And where did the other one go? Oh, right here, right here, right here. Okay. Let's put this in our archive of all of the things we have solved. Let's see if we can figure out what these new ones are. And we have this mushroom that may help us. All right. Do we know? We know the farmer's worry for sure. Copper Caldonia, I thought we knew. No, I don't want you going back. I just want space. Yes, Copper Caledonia we knew, Farmer's Worry we know. We're pretty sure we have Bishop's Parasol. Spring Wax Cap, I'm pretty sure we know as well. Oh, maybe we don't. Generally not fatal in small doses. Use crushed leaves from sour brandy to cure. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's sunset. Hold on. That's next page. Yeah, sunset mount trap we do know. Beautiful. Spring wax cap we don't. Sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking pop heart boiled in vinegar. Darken and put strange. My fingertips feel slightly numb. Okay, so it's not going to be, this one's not going to be any of those. So let's just move that out of the way. Devil's Nightcap, we're sure that those are those. Did we? I didn't tell you to go away. Are you? Well, you're definitely not going to be this. All right, so not that one. Blowhorn, we have this. Don't we have Glowhorn? Yeah, Glowhorn. I guess that actually belongs over there. Or maybe we use that in a potion. I'm going to put it somewhere in the middle. That won't be confusing later at all. The Soul of Neptune. I don't think I have that one written out. Oh no. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents within it. Hey, numb fingertips. The liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. Okay, so this is not liverstone. Yeah. This is not liverstone. Oh, we don't know what that is. But it's not liverstone. Because this one is slightly numb. Yep. So we're going to put that as liverstone. And we close that. We do IU. Liverstone with certainty. Because my fingers are numb. Alright, where's the other mushroom? Right here. Wax reddish caps. Ooh. What do you want to make up a bet that is? Well, isn't that spring wax cap? An edible mushroom with some wild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. That kind of looks like it. So we're gonna do spring wax cap. That looks pretty correct. All right. Very good, very good. Onward and forward. Well, hi, Faye. Why can't I remember? There was something important I know there was, but there is only darkness now. Sour brandy, which we think is this one. Woo woo, we were right. Lovely. It's coming back now. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool, icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. It felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. Poor Faye, she hasn't been herself lately. She gave me another plant. Umbrella, a powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella, it has long round leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Not a flower that smells of strawberries. What do you smell like? Strawberries. So, Ambella it is. Lovely. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one rides the bus. Hello, Alden. My wife of 36 years is dying, and that is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and that's all I can think about. Oh, poor man. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. What do you mean you doesn't have to die? You're gonna make her a mummy? All right. Haverage. Pretty little blue flowers line the stems of this sought-after plant. It is said that if you have haverage to your beloved under the light of the full moon, you will both live long and blessed lives. Overpoweringly sweet. I don't know that that's it. Dark purple flowers. Hey, wait, come back. The flowers are deep blue, quite beautiful. I don't, none of those look right. Right? Haverage. Yeah. Like I would have said that was, well, maybe those are those. It doesn't say anything about sickly sweet, but that definitely is the way that plant looks. So let's just, you know what? It may never ask me. Let's just go ahead and write it in. Worst case scenario, I take a hit to my sanity. Not like I haven't before. Thea O'Shea. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get a hold of some liverstone here. Yeah, why do you want a plant that paralyzes? Alright. That's suspicious. Just a bit. Pronounced pome or tomb. This flower is sometimes associated with death. Tomb is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. What does those leaves look like? Excuse me. Even if nobody asks me for it, I would like to figure it out. Nope, that's definitely not the leaves. Maybe that? Smells like rhubarb. No, those leaves are too long. Yeah, those leaves are too big. Yeah, I don't know that I have that plant. Nope, not yet. All right. Keep looking. Well, hi, lady in the jade mask. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill, and that's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Ooh, widow's woe or dead man's fingers. Let's see what they do. Because I'm pretty sure I know widow's woe. No, I don't. Widow's woe. Have I written that one down? I do not see it. I have dead man's fingers, I think, identified. I don't think it's this right here. This curve that I don't know exists, right? Because it doesn't exist here. Dainty dark flowers grow from a bed of long, thin leaves, which is, this looks like this. It's to induce, so widow's woe induces fear. A healthy dose of fear for what you've been doing, that works. Dead man's fingers. This fungus is typically found in dents. At a glance, it appears as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. I think, I don't remember, but I feel like dead man's fingers feels like that's what I should do. But since I've already killed that one gentleman, let's see if this is the widow's woe. Nope, that is neither. So I don't know. I need to be more careful. That wasn't widow's woe. Or yes, I know. Dead man's fingers is right there. Dark blue flowers smells like rhubarb. Like worst case scenario, I will give her the dead man's fingers, right? Because I know that one's that one. Dainty dark flowers brought from a bed of long thin leaves. I don't know that those are the right leaves. And these don't look like the right leaves either. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to give her, unfortunately, the right one. You know, girl, there are bunches of people who are really just looking to get you killed. Nope, those are berries. Those aren't flowers. And see, these have that curve, but they don't have, A, they're not dark flowers, and B, they're not long and skinny. Yeah, I don't know that I have it. Is there... Well, here's what I think I'm going to do. South of Black Comb, to the south of the Watcher and the Great Oak. The south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. So the Great Oak is the Watcher. Okay, let's do this. Let's see if we can find this. Okay. So the south of the Watcher would be there. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Well, dang. At least I know where it is. So that's basically known. And I don't think I can do anything more with this. I was thinking that the letters here meant something, but I don't think they do. I think they're just beginning of sentences. I'm reading too much into it. 8 miles east to the east. You know, I know that a bunch of people are looking for you. I know that you've done terrible things. But I'm gonna make you wait. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna see if I can solve this other puzzle first. Just real quick. There we go. All right. Let's try one more time. 8 miles east. I was thinking originally that this is the Great Oak. But what if it's not? Is there something on the map that has this symbol? Because I think we already did 8 miles to the east, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I'm gonna try the nothing there. Okay, hold on. I'm glutton for a punishment. Because it really does bug me that I can't figure that one out. When that one feels like it should be very simple and very easy. I feel like I am missing something that I should have already figured out. And I really would like to figure it out. Just a little bit. Okay, I don't need to do any more watering. So we did here. I think we've done this before, but I'm going to do it once more. Yeah, more important things. Got it. And then I'll do the one that's next to it. I understand I have a killer in my midst, but I really want to give her some widow's woe, if at all possible. That sounds so terrible. But like, you asked for this, girlie. I mean, yeah, something could be said that you had a weak will and the book corrupted you and you didn't know that this was what was going to happen, but you said you didn't want it attacking your sisters, but you also didn't mention that you were sorry about the Arda, so I'm not sure that like I trust that fully. All right. Let's do one last sing. Hi, here, hold on. You. So I don't think it's that anymore. Here, can we put you away for the moment, please? I still don't quite know what this is for. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. It's Gothforts, because this is this image. This is that image. I'm so dumb. I've had this the entire time. All right, water more plants. I feel silly, oh so silly. Ma'am, just, really, I know you have this thing that could probably kill me pretty easily, but, just hold your horses. It's all good. Okay. Where is Gothfort? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, look. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the banks. 2 new flowers. I don't. Ooh, maybe that's the widow's woe. That looks promising. Hey now, hold. We'll put that away. I would like my book, please. Again, what does widow's woe say? Because goldfish brain. That looks very said to induce fear, partly due to its unpleasant scent. The flowers are very delicate. The petals fall easily. The dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. I don't know that I would call those dainty in any way, shape, or form. I don't think that's widow's woe. Unfortunately. But while I have it, I might as well see if it's something. Oh, that's definitely not going to be it. That Haverage, definitely. What about Lists of Neptune? Also called a truth sparsely petaled flower that gives us. This is non-scenting. Non-scenting. Sheep snap, I'm pretty sure I know what that is. Historian, I have Swift Stare? Question mark? What about Thumb? Nope, it's not going to be Thumb. Twilight Lapoda. In the twilight where shadows grow, don't be fooled by the pretty flower. It gives off an awful stench. Is it this one? Hold on. Let me switch this out really quick. Let me move these two. A rather unpleasant scent. Don't be fooled by the pretty flowers. I'm going to say that this is Twilight Iota. Okay, let me put this back. Let me put this down here. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Petals fall easily. I don't think that's the widow's woe. Am I willing to bet? Am I willing to bet on it? I've got some sanity. Nope. All right, so I don't know what that is. It will go back on the shelf, and I will say, a bland smelling flower. Oh my. I don't. I have so few options is the problem. Ember Soul. No, we already know that one. That doesn't look like the Uvulum. Cauldry? No, that doesn't look like a cauldry either. Alright. Picked up 2 plants that I don't know. You get the dead men's, because I know that one, and yeah. Ooh, carnivorous. So carnivorous taurin, known in the north as Andrew's Bane after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Jardine. He was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the taurin. Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the taurin's stem reveals pentagonal symmetry. Would that be you? Quite sharp thorns grown along the edges of the upper leaves. I don't know if that's that, though. Anyway, we strengthened her resolve. Unfortunately. Next, Hollis Gibb. There's been talk over the last few nights about down the royal oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. Yeah, that's not new. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now, and yet here you are. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. Glowhorn! The glow of a few pixie lamps should warm my heart. Yep, we knew that was Glowhorn. Penny Bell. Oh, I'll have to go read that, but I have a good idea of what Penny Bell is. I am thinking Penny Bell may be that one. Bell like flowers. Where is Penny Bell? Leaves of the penny bell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. Lovely. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness or death. I think it's this because they look like little bells. Yeah. Penny bell. Until my sanity tells me otherwise, we're gonna identify that as that. All right, end of the day. What, pray tell, are we going to learn and get? She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed. But that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. Ooh, we're getting to the end, I think. All right. To the east of the castle, across the river, through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the woods. All right. We got a couple of castles. We have this castle, right? And I thought we had one more. We have this castle. So we have some options. So to the east, let's walk this one. To the east, across the river, through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the woods. So there's an option. We do this one. There's no river, so it's got to be this one. It's gotta be. It is. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Oh, oh my. Are you my swift snare, maybe? It moves fast for a plant. Because don't I not know swift snare? Oh, maybe. The binder, the ankle grabber, and the never let go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue as to its property. Once ensnared, it's impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift snare has small, heart-shaped leaves. Yeah, and it's moving. I'm gonna say, yeah. Where did that go? Where is the moving plant? Where did it go? Oh my, where did it put it? I don't usually close things without. Why is this so? I want these more together. Oh, I have space. These. Oh, there it is. Here, let's put you here. But all of this can move. So I have space for the new plants and the things that I don't know. But let's close this up. And let's tag this swift snare. All right. Hi, Verona. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. Well, we know where that is. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all of the plants we need. You and me both, sister. A red flower to protect the wind. I would really like... I have a decision to make. Do I meet with the seeds of redemption, or do I follow Verona to perform the ritual? Seeds of redemption. Oh, interesting. That's that cult. But I take a few more people. We must act before it's too late. Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I meet with the seeds of redemption. Yeah, I did their dirty work, right? But I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just say, hey, Verona. Not my problem. I provide plants. I don't provide everything else. But that's probably not a great idea. And I didn't get St. Quentin's elixir. Do I? I think we go for it. I think we travel. All right. So we know it's here. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. I don't know what these plants are. I don't think I know what these plants are. Do I know what these plants are? I don't think I do. Both parties must be... no, that's the disc. Hold on. The Woken Dendru. I don't know that I found everything. The Woken Dendru. Loyal servant. Many hundreds of years ago. Fortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Well, let's look through and we will try to figure it out. Psychic abilities strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Okay, well, that's a possibility. Yeah, possibility. Prolonged life. I don't think we want that. Parasol. Enveloping its surroundings. Treatment for stomach pains. Grimlock. Protect against extreme cold. So hypothermia. Buttertail. It smells buttery. Skin rashes. Good fortune for Cabela. Dead find the peace of afterlife. Made on gravestones. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be it. Candlewood of the mind. That's... you know what? Let me... Hey, just 1 second. Really? Can I do this really quickly? Let me go back. I just wanna try this. really quickly. Let's create elixir. Nope. Okay. I must have the candlewood wrong. That's my guess. Oh, sorry. Long, thin stems grow amongst the tall leaves. Candlewood. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have too many small red flowers. That's the problem. So, carnivorous tauren, I don't know. So even if it is, that's a problem. Some say it's applications in dark magic. So, let's just write all the dark magic ones down, right? Caldery. No matter how complex or secure, it'll open doors. Tricky to find, grows in abundance. Eye strain, I don't think we need eye strain for this. Although you may appear younger, you quickly become more frail and bitter. Has a rejuvenation effect. I don't think we want rejuvenation for him. We don't want strength and resolve either, I don't think. Question mark? I think this is going to end up very poorly for me. That's what I'm getting. Corpses, friends. Slow, agonizing death. Beavers and tonics. Okay. Overdose. Okay, so this is elevate their awareness. I don't think we want to elevate his awareness. A deadly poison that causes the blood to turn back. I don't think it's gonna be the elder phenonium. I think that's human, right? Like that's not dark magic. You know what I mean? Ember soul given as offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. I don't think we're gonna get sanctuary from this beast. Scent producing short, pretty leaves. This allows us to see in the dark. I remember the Everbright. Spongy mushroom grants strength. Again, we don't want him to have strength. Energy boost. Beautiful dark clusters of many flowers, making it common ingredients in sleep potions. Represent friendship, medicinal properties. Gilded dendra goes along with the L from gilded dendra. If I have no other choice, I will use it. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I've seen dark magic a couple of times. Dental hygiene. Smoky scent for roaring fire. Wind dispersal. But it just sends in wind dispersal. The red flower to protect the mind. Yeah, nope, that's... Sorry. High-pitched shrieks. Widely believed the spirits of the dead soul trapped within... Okay, well, you know what? It goes on the list. Because why not? I am drawing at straws. I'll keep drawing on straws. Short-term memory loss. Pain relief. Interesting properties. Lost wanderers. Yeah, I don't. Memory deterioration. Reference kidney shape. Powerful defense with releases stinging barbs. Lots of pain. Associated with curing heart afflictions. Utterly drain a person's mental facilities. Tell the truth. Paralyzing agent. Why not? You know, let's just add some liver stone. I don't know how we're going to paralyze the demon, but you never know. You never know. Oh. Prevent the mind from wandering. Royal gardens for confidants. Painful sores. Protect it from predators. Hidden. Maybe we want to put that in. Like, hey, don't mind me. We're not here. We swear. Unpleasant sensation by sharp focus. Highly addictive, can lead to sickness and death. Well, that's great. Gastric anxiety. Buried treasure. This is so slow. Oh, you know what? I bet we need swift snare. I'm writing this down, and the S that I put does not look like an S. Bring good fortune. Burn brightly. Connected with witchcraft. Yep, that's definitely one I want. Solomon's scepter. I want the witchcraft stuff, please. We're on S. We're almost done. And then we just need to guess and watch our mind slowly deteriorate. Deterred unwanted souls and spirits. Let's put some Sunset Mountain in there. Mount Trap. I don't know that that's going to work. You never know. So we have our Swift Snare. Weddings and funerals. Foul smell. Oh, well, wait. Despair and dark magic. Okay, Twilight. Leap Yoda. Which we think we know. So that's good. Beautiful Fingers Bane. Lead you to gold. Dainty flowers. Berries. Drunk too much the night before. Well, that's definitely not what we're doing. Fever's kiss, butterfly's plant. At this point, honestly, like, I might as well go to the cult members because I am not going any quicker with. Okay, so I'm thinking this is Swift Snare. I want sunset. Is that one that I think I know, but I don't know for sure? That is quite possible. Well, I've already started going this way, so let's see if I see any names that I've called out. Solomon's Scepter, that was definitely um, one that was all about the dark magic. I did say Sunset Mount Trap, so might as well take that now because it's as good a guess as any. Okay, so there's the gilded dendra, which I don't think this is gonna be. And there's, okay, so let's put these two together on the off chance we need them. Forest Campy, Shimmerbug, Brimmerlock, Mellow Glow, Lady Summer, Harlequin Blue. I put that with the dendra, right? Hold on, let's take a look real quick. Not that I think I have one shot at this. I possibly do. Spirits of the Dead Souls. Yeah, I think that's not quite likely, but I will at least, I know that I've at least put it aside. Oh, I did think of, I knew what that one was. Interesting. Spring Wat, Devil's Nightcap, Amabella, there we go, Twilight Lapote. So then I need one more. Okay, I have the Twilight Lapote, I have the Sunset, I have the Swift Snare. And then I have the Scepter. What about the Caldery? Yeah, I was thinking Caldery because of the association with Arda. Did I ever figure that one out? I don't think I did. Ooh, what about you? No, you definitely aren't it. Maybe? Dark magic, neither substance. Place the flower. You know what? We're gonna go for it. Only one of these plants is correct. I'm betting that's the Swift Snare. This is gonna be painful. Okay, so you know what? I'm holding on to the Swift Snare. I'm gonna add the Harlequin Blue. Why not? There's Gilded Dendra. There's the Epherum. I wrote down Liverstone as well. Oh, no. I want the Swift Snare. 2! Okay, so 2 of the plants are correct now. Okay. What do I think is correct? I think, let's start with this. It won't let me do, so I'm thinking these 2 plants, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna fill it up with these random plants. Don't know what they are, but it's only one are correct. So I'm thinking the Swift Snare is correct. I'm gonna go crazy, which means that one of these is correct. What was the Liverstone again, and why did I think, yeah, that sounds good. Paralyzing agent. Okay. Let's add that. We're pretty sure these are wrong. One of those plants is correct. Okay, so it's not the Liverstone, and I'm back to this. I am I am really thinking that I might just say screw it. Okay, those two go together. I'm missing a sliver there though. Nope. You? Yep. And then you go together. Beautiful. You actually go over here and you go there. And then that goes together. And that goes together. Lovely. Oh, lovely. Having done this now a few times, I'm getting pretty fast at it, unfortunately. Or fortunately, it depends on how you look at it. And then I'm whole again. You know, I chose poorly. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I need to get that circle wooden box open. I think I have a plant that unlocks it somewhere. I need to get that circle wooden box open. What? Okay, hold please. Oops, sorry. I wanted the next page. We do have a plant that opens, right? It's towards the end. I'm going to start at the end and work my way back. I clearly have missed something. Gold. I feel like it was on this side of the page. So I'm going to try going through it pretty fast. I'm hearing, memory, blinding light, kidney shape, release, swift snare, including, okay, so red ebony is what I need. Red ebony, where did you go? Well, that's Weeping Bell. Is red ebony not red? Red ebony is not well studied. The blood has been spilled over where the red part of the name is believed to come from. Confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. Oh, okay. Well, that's red ebony. Okay, cool. What box do I need opening? Repeat the hint. I need to get that circular wooden box open. Oh, this one. How about you? No. Okay. I thought that red ebony would do it. Okay, let's... hallucinogenic. Cold bucket of water. Unpassed. I know I saw something that said basically lockpick. I had honestly forgot about this box altogether. So I'm glad I actually didn't remember. I was just clicking buttons. So I wasn't actually looking for a hint, so I'm glad that I found a hint. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back through this. Protective and sharp. Mind altering. All right. Clearly, I have already forgotten. Oh, this is it. I think. Complex lux. Yep, this is it. What am I looking for? I'm trying to see if I could spot the leaves. Yay! Okay. First is the corpse's friend. Really? Follow the Dutton tributary to its source. Hold on. Is that what that is? Hold please. No, it's not you. This down here. Let me. Dudon tributary, okay. All right, to its source. Why did I come here? Because that's the source, right? Or are we saying the source? Where did my watering can go? I had totally forgot about the box that I hadn't opened. Dang it. I was so busy with the other puzzles, I forgot. I'm assuming because I got a clue with the hey, get the corpse's friend and all of that jazz, that whatever that clue is means that I need to do that first. Is the source here? No. Hold, please. You out of my way. You out of my way. You close. I'm gonna need you soon enough. Follow the Dutton tributary to its source. Okay, so while I spend tons and tons of time. Okay, hold on. Corpse's friend, which I'm pretty sure I really need a better memory for all of this. The ankle grabbers. So definitely we were correct. Swift snare is definitely one of them. The binder is the ankle grabber, the binder. Okay, so we're saying swift snare is the second one, right? That's also called the binder, the ankle grabber, the binder. Yes, okay. The fear bringer. Fear bringer. Is that's the widow's woe, isn't it? Said to induce fear. Yes. So I definitely will need that. Lift a curse. Was that Cauldry? Substandard huntress, flower, successful hunt. Okay, no. Black Blood's reverse. Okay, that is Gilded Dendra, right? Do not drink this black. No. This is black blood. This is what gives you black blood. And then there's another one that helps take it away. And it's like miasma's relief or something. This is about the time when I wish I had a photographic memory, maybe. Because I feel like I've searched through this book an awful lot. In the meantime, I also need the corpse's friend. I also need the corpse's friend, so I will be on the outlook for the corpse's friend and the curse lifter. I don't see either of them, but I probably already missed both of them, which just makes it all the more great. Oh, maybe, okay, hold on. One thing at a time, Maddie. One thing at a time. I want to... Okay, so we know we need Widow's Woe, which had I remembered that stupid box, I would have been able to give the girl the Widow's Woe and see what that would have been. Probably then the dark thing would have killed us all and we would have been like, great, lovely. An antidote. Yes, okay, so I need the Ephiridium. Where did it go? Gilded. There. Okay. So we've got, here, let's do these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Lift a curse. I don't think that's lift a curse though. What is Liverstone? No, it's not going to be Liverstone. Oh no, this is Blackbud's reverse. That's right. Okay. Oh, Longvert. I just happened to be on the right page. This is the lift a curse. Okay, so that I need to go find. I don't think I found that one not that long ago, so it should be right in the beginning? Of course not. And then I think to myself, why, oh why, did I not put these in order? Okay, now we need the corpse's friend, so we'll just start from the beginning because clearly I need that. And I swear I just got whatever the corpse's friend. I just figured that one out. But I'm looking at the non-ones too, on the off chance that my memory is not as great as it thinks it is, which at this point, pretty, yeah. Dead man fingers are definitely not corpse's friend. I'm pretty sure the corpse's friend, there we go, devil's night trap. Okay. Which I haven't. So that one goes there. And then I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm pretty sure that that's not correct. Oh, hi. It's this way. But I want it to tell me I've got 4 out of 5 correct. So yes, that one is wrong. And I need to figure out this clue. Whatever plant I get from that is basically what I'm going to have to use, I'm betting. All right. So we did. So this is the Dundon right here. We did this, we did that. There's nothing up here. Yeah. But that is the Dundon. Okay. So I'm saying that's the source. But maybe this is the source? The rusted gate hangs open where I left it. I have no desire to enter that dark tunnel again. Okay, so clearly not. Let's water some plants. Where's my watering can? Give me my will to explore. Okay. So we have, and I think I'm going to write these down after I do the next one. Okay. So we have looked at F14. We have done F13. Pretty sure we did E14. Right? So maybe E15? Okay, I'm going to just redo them because I'm neurotic that way. So we did F13. We are now doing F14. Okay. I don't know why I'm searching for a plant that may or may not exist. That's what I'm doing. Come on, plants. Give me my will so that I don't, because I'm almost positive I do not have this plant. The only one that talks about fear. Let's just, again, neurotic, but I will, oh, wait, I'm already there. Hi, no, not that. This. Widow's Woe. Fear-inducing, empty foot, unpleasant smell, dainty dark flowers. Yeah. Smells like rhubarb. That is not what that says. Unpleasant smell. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I would hate to come back and find that I've had the plant the entire time and didn't have the ability to give it. Yeah, okay. Will to explore. Okay, we have done F13. We have done F14. Let's do E15. E15 is a no-go. So we'll do E. 14 next. Because, man, I'm going to have to find it at some point. Right? Yes? Will to live. Okay. Will to live. Got it. Let's go. What if it's not this at all? That says river. What the heck is a tributary? Hello? Google. What is a tributary? Oh, a tributary is a river that flows into a larger river. Wonder if it means this one. Damn it! I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. Oh, and look at the leaves! Look at the leaves! I am betting. Yeah. Okay. I know I don't have to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. I am betting a somewhat damp smell, dark red flowers. Yes, let's. Well done. I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean, nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly toward us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oof. Yeah, he's. What was that about being patient? I think we've run out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to. Ah! The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air, and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claws end up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben directly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again, and it is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine, and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what has just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? With the dust settled, the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction of the craved? I wanted to know. I'm so upset that I didn't find that plant beforehand. Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that has built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of Strange Horticulture, of course, with Helbor for company. It's quieter around here, but I'm content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. The end. Alive, alive, alive. In hiding. The cultist is in hiding. Forest Veer is deceased. Thea Ward is in hiding, ashamed of her. Okay, so let me read. Reuben Ward, attempting to reconnect with his daughter, alive. Verona Green, occult scholar. She regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends, alive. Bethany Coleman, the sister. In your debt, your actions help save the sisterhood, alive. Faye Swift, the psychic, alive. She has not dreamed of the servant since you performed the ritual. Enos Alford, the cultist, in hiding, has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are new rumors he is living in Rydal Cave once again. Forrest Vare, deceased, killed by the servant. Partly our own. I mean, he might have died anyway, but he definitely died because of us. Thea Ward, woman in the J mask. Ashamed of her actions that cause so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. And Isidore Birdbridge, the barrister. This one's 100% our fault. Insane. A shadow of his former self, he stays indoors, muttering to the walls. It serves him right for being rude. We've got ending 2. It is done. The servant goes back to the being a dark story for dusty shelves. I don't know what ending. I don't think I got an ending the first time. I might have. But I enjoy the puzzles, even if I don't remember earlier. Ooh. Have you heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns a horseshoe inn on Main Street. Plants identified 56 out of 77. We can continue. I don't know. I think we're done. This is just now an extension of us being able to identify all 77 plants. We have a few that we've identified, we think, but I will leave this to you if you want to continue to finish this. And I will say thank you all for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this playthrough, and I will see you all next time. Bye!